So do you guys mind if we record this? I mean, I suggest we record it.
Sure.
So that when you go back, all your other management team, your executives, anybody that's not here today, maybe this will answer their questions. Because I promise you at the end of this, you're going to say, okay, we want to do it, but we got other people that need to, see what it does. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab any browser from any computer at any time, salespeople, managers, finance departments, your internet department, any and every department, receptionists, they can grab off a browser. They're going to go to their browser, Google, Safari, or whatever, and they're going to put in sales training, VT.com. Okay, now my site was already up, but I'm just showing you the simplicity. This is not a CRM. This is not desking software. This is not complicated. This requires no DMS integration. It's a website. We're going to give out username and passwords to your sales team, your management team, your internet team, your executives. They're going to put a username in that's distinct to each one of them, okay? Mine is, let's see. Okay, don't use that, please. So you run the HR department?
Yep.
Good. 150 different employees or 500 employees? One location or 51 locations? It doesn't matter. We're going to create individual sites for each of the locations. We're then going to give each location's employees username and passwords. When that username and password hits onto this system, unlike when I sold you this book, I don't know if they read the book or not. Mm-hmm. Now the books are basically virtual, okay? So that every time they click on it, any of your people, salespeople, the managers, anybody, okay? I now know who clicked on the program, if you just pan in on this video, who signed in today, that's what that's for, and who signed in this month. Anybody that didn't sign in, we can now collect data on. I want to know who didn't sign in. You guys as managers don't have time to run reports. We do them for you. We collect all the data. Okay? Who signed in and who trained are two different things. I'll show you that in a second. And then the last two things down here is training activity, passed, failed, or viewed a test. After each 3 to 5 minute segment, there's a test with 3 to 4 questions. They're very, very simple. The tests are not for right or wrong. They're to validate that the video was watched.
Okay.
If you fail any of the tests, and I'll show you this in a second, fail one of the 4 questions, you have to watch the video again. So, let me address a couple things that I hear from everybody. How do I get my guys to use it? What about utilization? How do I keep them excited about it? Okay, and I'm going to answer that. How do I get my experienced guys to use it? That's always a big question.
That apply to you and.
You know, what about my management team? Is there any management training? You're going to probably have that question. What about my finance department? What about my internet department? What about my service writers? All the content is sitting here underneath the training center. Okay? So basically your management at each of the locations wants to run a sales meeting. He's going to go click on this. He's going to take a computer like this, okay? Connect it to the TV like this that you already have. You're not going to buy any new equipment. I'm going to create. This is going to say your company, sales university, rather than sales training VT, okay? They're going to click on the training center for a sales meeting.
But I mean, how long are these? Because I mean, realistically,
I'll show you.
You tell me every day.
I'm going to show you how long are your sales meetings now.
Oh, they usually run like 35 minutes, but it's hard to get everybody together for like 35, 45 minutes, you know?
Exactly.
Exactly.
I try to make them under 30 if I can.
Okay, all right. And right now, how often do you have a sales meeting?
Probably like once a week because I run out of material. Or it's just, I'm sitting there planning for it, so.
Yeah,
I just don't do it sometimes. So like probably once, I should do it every day, but I do it once a week probably.
Right, okay. So what day do you do it on?
Usually like Monday to get everybody amped up for the week.
Okay, good, because Monday's a more important day than the rest of the week?
No.
No, I just figured it last. If I'm going to pick one, I get.
Okay.
Good point.
Yeah,
Good point.
So look, if it's not worth doing every day, quit doing it. Okay? I'm going to put a training program in place here that works, because one sales meeting a day does nothing for your group. It's like diet once a week, love your kids once a week, practice anything once a week, and your people will always be amateurs. And even the good guys, Devin, even you, if you just do it once a week, you're never going to get exceptionally great at what you're doing. You'll get good, you'll get better than the rest of the field. So what we want to do, first thing is put in sales meetings every day, okay? So let's say you want to run a sales meeting. In your department, let's say next Monday you want to run a meeting. Give me a topic you want to run a meeting on.
Closing deals.
Good. I'm going to go here. Fundamentals of selling, who's that for? green salespeople, brand new, basic fundamentals, and also experienced people like myself with 34 years that have got away from the fundamentals. Then the road to the sale. Hey man, I'm on the road to the sale. Between the greet and the close, what do? I'm making mistakes. There's training material. Then it's closing the deal. You as a manager say, hey, I want to run a meeting on a Friday morning about closing the deal because we got a big sale going on. Click on it, and all these topics are going to pop up. Can you pass me, are there some CDs back there? Give me that CD program right there. No, the closers program, because he asked about the closers program.
Yep.
This is the way we used to train. You would call my office, you'd buy my audio program, Closing the Deal. Hey Grant, we need some closing material. I'd send you out this package for $700, by the way, is what we sold this for.
Be careful
okay?
with that. I just paid $650.
$690, okay?
Yeah.
And I send you 4 different packages, okay? Each of them has 2 discs in them, okay? Now he's got to go find the disc, right? He's got to find the disc. Oh, they're already breaking and scratching. See, notice what they're doing here, okay? You're like $700 for these. That's outrageous, okay? Check it out. He's got to put these together. He puts them in a drawer. In the morning, he's got to find out, I want to run a program on closing, okay? He puts this on a CD program. He plays one, and the most your people can do is listen. The average American reads less than 1 book a year, okay? They don't listen to a lot of audio anymore because this is basically a failed industry, but they're watching a lot of video. People are watching an average of 2 videos a day on YouTube. So you want to run something for advanced or basic?
Start basic.
Good, basic. 10 reasons closers fail. Click this. He walks into a sales meeting, he clicks on his computer, and it says pressure is perceived as a bad thing. I'm going to click on this. I'm going to go full screen right here.
The reason people don't close deals, the reason you don't close deals is many of you, possibly you.
And he's got a sales meeting. Okay, now you asked me about time. I'm going to take the volume down on this. Notice I'm in a vault here. Why? I'm talking about what?
Money.
Closing the deal.
Yeah.
First thing I want to do is motivate your people. If they're not motivated, the information doesn't matter. Y'all agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to motivate, get excited first. Other programs have failed because they've missed this key ingredient of motivation. If they don't want to watch it, if it's boring to watch, I'm not hooking in. Okay? So I got a vault back here because I'm reminding them money. The other thing is, this is 5 minutes and 39 seconds long. Is that too long for a sales meeting?
No.
That's less time than it takes you to plan for a meeting right now. Okay? It takes you longer to organize the meeting and to get everybody in the same room. So the first thing I want to get in place is this. 1 meeting every day that you're there before every shift. 5 minutes and 39 seconds, okay? At the end of this video, there's some questions that your management team can use to close up the meeting, okay? So you don't have to plan for the meeting. True or false? In many societies, pressure and insistence are taught to be rude, or taught as to be rude or inappropriate. Is that true or false?
That's true.
True.
That's true. The American culture, this is basically giving you meeting material. The American culture is taught that pressure is a bad thing. But the truth is, in other cultures, pressure is a good thing. Pressure makes diamonds. And we want to teach your people, look, man, you've got to learn how to pressure people professionally.
Pressure makes diamonds.
Okay? There's your sales meeting. Okay, I have 700 sales meetings in here. Enough meetings every day. You could run a different meeting every day for 2 years and not repeat yourself. The program's $1,300. I could justify it on sales meetings by itself. Also, I'll know every store that ran a meeting, when they ran it, and whether or not they got through the test questions.
Grant, training's good and all, and I appreciate that because I think it's important. I mean, I should be doing it more for sure. But like, look, I'm in the middle of the day. I got stuff going on. People are coming in and out. It's like they don't need training at that moment. They need something else. And I'm backed up. I don't have time to get to them. A customer walks out the door without our product. I'm disappointed. Like, how is this going to help me in a situation like that? How
To
can I
make
manage
them better, you mean?
Yeah, I mean, how can I make them better at that? How's it actually going to...
Good. Look, your people don't want training. You want them trained because you believe training will make them better. I believe training will make them better. Michael Jordan believes it. All great athletes believe, hey, if I train, man, I'll get better at my game. Now, the sales meeting's one part. If you're not running meetings every day, you're going to have people making mistakes. Look, your people are not even coming with their game face on. They're not coming with their heads right. They got Anderson Cooper talking to them, contaminating them with his little black t-shirt, okay? They got Susie Orman telling people not to buy anything, Okay? Your people are being convinced by the media, mass media, not to sell. What we want to do is replace the training they're getting from the mass media and their friends and relatives, the newspapers, the bad news, and the internet, and start providing with sales meetings. You've got to give people meetings every day to get their head on right. Second thing we want to do is get them trained so they're doing 2 short segments a day. Okay? This is not you giving them material. This is them getting material during the day. We're going to start everybody on the fundamentals. Is that important to your group? To have the basics in? Fundamentals?
Yeah, of course.
Basics.
Okay?
Of course.
Even for an experienced person like yourself? Okay? 34 years I've been in sales. Do I still want information on the difference, the price myth? Unbelievable data here. Okay?
I don't really care if they're trained or not, though, Grant. I guess what I'm trying to say, honestly, I don't care as long as they're effective. I'm just telling you. Look, I've been a fan of yours for years. I want to know this is going to work and they're going to use it, and what's the guarantee?
And how do we get them to use it?
Right.
Well,
here's the point.
I mean, I've done training before. I mean, how is this different from like other training that I've done?
Okay, that's a good question. It's a great question, okay? Because we're combining 3 parts. Like a stool needs 3 legs to stand on. Sales meetings, sales training, and sales solutions.
What do you mean solutions?
Solutions. A caddy. A golfer has a caddy with him. Even the best golfers in the world have a caddy. The caddy can sometimes make more than the other professionals. Okay? The caddy is basically directing me so that during the day, when a salesperson's having a problem with price, Jen, well, if you don't want your people trained, that's good. Most companies do. Okay? Alan Mulally, the CEO of Ford, says, look, are your people as good as your product?
Right.
And they're not. No offense. Even the great guys, man, we're not getting better. So when a great guy or an entry-level person or somebody with 4 or 5 years in the business starts having a problem with price, is price a problem in this economy?
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. Click on it, because the solution for your competitors and many weak salespeople is give the product away.
I
Okay?
will prove to
This
you
is called
here,
It's
these
Almost Never
segments.
Price. I'm going to click on this. It's going to go to the test. That means somebody started the video and didn't finish the test. I know you're concerned. You're saying, hey, I don't care if they're trained. Your people don't even finish stuff. If they're not finishing material, how are they going to finish a customer? Okay? So watch out. This is telling me you could sit down on a guy's computer under his username and password and say, oh, you started a video and didn't finish it. Watch how long it takes me to finish this test. Correct answer. The question is, true or false? Price is usually the biggest concern amongst buyers. Is the top of the list of why people buy? False. Why am I able to answer these questions this quick? Notice the little timer over there, because I know the material. Ask me what color the sky is. I don't need multiple choice. I know it's blue. Right? So watch. I'm going to go back and we're going to do this video. I'm going to go back to this course that I was on, the price myth, right?
Okay.
You did a sales meeting this morning. I am having trouble with price during the
I will
day.
pro-
Okay? Devin, you're an experienced salesperson. You're having a price the last couple of days
Hey, I'm
with
going to tell you
price.
something. This segment,
This
most
video is
of it
8
like,
minutes.
come on, Grant.
Is that too long?
Cannot be.
No.
Less time than it takes you to smoke a cigarette. And you probably don't even
What's in
smoke.
our current meeting? Is that too short? You think they can get enough data in that time? Because I mean, we've been doing 30, 40 minutes. I mean, can they really
How
learn in
many
8
times do you
minutes?
want me to watch it? It's a good question, you see. 'Cause
As
at
many
the end
times
of
as
this
it takes, I
video-
guess.
Huh?
As many times as it takes, I guess.
Good. Did you have to find a disc?
No.
No. Is it anywhere? Can he take it with him? Can he scratch it? Can he lose it? Can he steal it?
What if he leaves?
Can
I
Can he
mean,
watch it at home?
Can you go at home?
Yes. Can he watch it from home?
Right,
He can
that's-
watch it off his Android telephone if he wants to. On-demand solutions, on-demand training, on-demand
That's good.
when I need it.
Yeah.
I become their personal coach.
Yeah, definitely.
Let me ask you this
They
question.
always borrow our CDs.
Would you pay to have me in your store on Saturdays and pay me $1,300?
You personally?
Personally come in and be in your store on a Saturday.
Oh, heck yeah. In a
Why would you
heartbeat.
do
Where
that?
do I sign up?
Why would you do that?
That's awfully cheap.
Plus my airfare and my hotel.
Because you close deals, man. You can close the deals.
I know.
Exactly. Well, look, I can be available now to your people on demand.